Hello, hello, everybody. I am back. My holidays. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm quite excited. You're maybe not as excited. Anyway, I hope you haven't missed my dulcet tones too much. So today, this is very exciting, right? I'm going to speak about holidays, funnily enough, all right? But not just actual holidays, like summer holidays, time out of routines, and like what we can do to get either back on track if you were on track before you went on holiday, or if you've just been like a fucking carnage for 5 or 6 years, like what we're going to do to get you back, just to get you to where you want to be. All right, so hands up if your summer has been an absolute shit show for your routine. Mine has been super busy, all right. July, I have had so many social events on in July. It's like, didn't socialise all year, think that I can socialise 28 days in July. Anyway, all right. We've got, right, there's a lot of yous out there. Too much rosé, all right. The kids have eaten everything in sight. You just feel like you're constantly in the bloody supermarket because they're literally eating you out in house and home, all right. You've actually lost track of what day it is because just because you didn't know whether you're between time off, between the kids being off, etc., etc., and just holidays in general. All right, we have, it can stress us out quite a lot when we lose our routine, and that's not what we want to do. All right. Anyway, and also, how's your clothes feeling? They're feeling a bit snug, right? A bit tight round the old waistband and that, right? So we're going to talk about getting back on track after the chaos. And I mean after the chaos as in holiday chaos, not after the perimenopause chaos that is your life. We just want to be where we want to be. Yeah, we want to be there. Like, how many times do you say to yourself, oh, I'll start next week, I'll start on Monday, right? Fucking now, all right? This is about the Midlife Reset, which is my online coaching group for midlife women, all right? Because the reason I started this was because I was in the deep darks of despair, all right, and that's not where we want to be in the perimenopause, in midlife. We want to be like loving it. It's a time, do you know? You should have less responsibility, a wee bit more income than you've had before, or disposable income than you've had before. You should be fucking enjoying life, all right. It is not the time to give up. It's maybe the time to wake up, right? Wake up one morning and think, Jesus Christ, how did my leg and waistband get so tight? And you actually want to do something about it. You've just decided that you've actually got the time. You're going to make the time, right? Because let's face it, if somebody says to me, I don't have time, that's you basically passively aggressively saying, I can't be fucked. All right. And the last thing you want to do is not care about yourself. All right. Summer might have slightly derailed you. The perimenopause absolutely might have slightly derailed you. All right. But this is the time to actually take control and to actually commit to putting you first. All right. It is not selfish. You put yourself first. You look after yourself. You will absolutely make time for everybody else. Of course you will, 100%, all right? So, if you are done with starting again every bloody Monday, right? You're done with dieting, like practically starving yourself, and all you're doing is getting miserable, and all you're doing is getting more hangry and more raging, and you're just angry all the time, all right? This is for you. I want you to stop feeling like shit in your own skin. I actually, eventually, want you to be able to look in the mirror and actually like what you see. That is my ultimate goal. Ultimate goal for women right now. That can be whether you want to lose two pounds or 20 stone. All right. It doesn't matter. My ultimate goal is to get you to be able to stand in front of the mirror and actually appreciate who the fuck you are, because you're awesome. Yeah. Yep. No strict meal plans, no strict calorie cuts. I absolutely do not tell you what to eat and what not to eat. I will guide you in the healthy options and the portions, etc. But you can literally eat whatever you want, all right? It's pretty, try to think of this, how I can describe it the best that I can, all right? You don't need, right, first of all, you're all educated, all right? You're all educated women. You're a bit like me, classy as fuck, educated. You just swear a lot, all right? But you are all educated women, right? None of you are stupid. You absolutely do not need me to sit there and say to you, have a lettuce for your dinner, have a rice for your lunch, have a blah, 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 all right? You're a fucking grown woman. You can absolutely choose what you want to eat, all right? But the support and the accountability and the education is going to give you the knowledge to be able to make the healthiest choices that you can in the situation that you're in, right? Which means you are going to feel awesome. Awesome. So a bit of support, a bit of structure, loads of education, loads of interaction. Remember the midlife reset, right? It is one-to-one coaching. It is me and you. I am not popping you into a Facebook group and going in there for 5 minutes of the day to make sure that everybody's all right? This is one-to-one coaching. So what I want you to think about is all the thoughts that have went through your head previously, right? It's too late. It's too late. You're telling me at 45 and 50 and 55 that it's too late. You've got like 30 to 40 years of your life left, right? So get that idea right out of your head. It's absolutely not too late, all right? You're too old. No, you are not too old. You're absolutely not too old. This is the best time to start. The best time, because we can stop dicking about and coming away with stupid goals that we had when we were 18, 19, like we're just going to live on caffeine and cigarettes and be all skinny, all right? That's not what it's all about. This is the best time. This is actually the time that you know you. You know what you want in life. You know what you don't want in life. And the reason that you maybe don't have either of those two is that you just don't have the confidence. But you bloody know what you want, all right? So it's a bit of accountability, lots of support, loads of education, and the chance to reset. This, it's not about being perfect. It's not about living on 1,000 calories. It's not about starving yourself. It's not about doing anything actually ridiculous. It's about showing up. It's about you deciding that the time to look after you is now. August, man, it's a new January. I kid you not. You won't be starting again in January. This is it. This is your one time that you're going to look after yourself, all right? It's not a detox. It's not a boot camp. It's a commitment to yourself and an understanding that you deserve to look after you. All right, so if you're waiting for the right time, guess what? It's now. Kids are going back to school, or you're going back to work, or both, or whatever, all right? You've got some headspace. It's your turn. It's your turn. This is your time. Absolutely your time, all right? The doors open on the 18th of August. I have 4 early bird spaces, which will give you a £15 discount. So £110 per month, all right, instead of £125. 4 early birds, that was 3. I just held up my hands there for anybody that's watching me on YouTube. 4 early bird spaces, all right. £15 of a difference, which means £15 of a discount, sorry, which means it will be £110 a month. Drop me a message, find me on the socials. I am on Insta and Facebook as Coach Caris, or you can get my WhatsApp number as well there, to be fair. Drop me a message with reset, alright? Because this is time for you to take control. This is going to be the last time. The first time you decide to look after yourself, and the last time because we're going to absolutely smash it. Bye-bye, my lovelies.